All right, that is the face of complete saltiness. She's angry because of why?
You marked me tardy. Mr. Lewis, that was unnecessary.
She says that I'm just supposed to understand that she's going to be a little bit tardy every day and just go ahead and mark me present. No.
I'm coming.
It's not going to happen. Reagan's over there doing house cleaning on the closet. I don't know, gone completely crazy over the closet's got to be organized by color. And Ashton's behind the camera right now, egging it on. He thinks it's funny that Reagan wants to completely organize the rack by color. It is Friday. This is Friday. We pre-filmed this. Egypt's sitting here worried about winning the game tonight. We ain't worried about winning the game. And Alayla's still mad. Look at that. Look at that. I want to know what teachers you've had in the past that have just let you walk in. We're going to out them right here in front of everybody.
Not going to snitch.
It's a new day because Alayla now has Mr. Lewis first block for the duration of this entire semester. And if she gets here late, she's going to sit here angry as she gets marked tardy.
But Mr. Lewis, nobody would want to know if you didn't say anything.
So y'all keep an eye out for Alayla. As sweet as she is, let her know. Encourage her to get to school on time. You said your car door was frozen together this morning?
Yes, I couldn't get in the car. It was frozen. I had to put hot water in. Then I had to bring all my extra stuff. I got 2 backpacks, a suitcase, everything. I was struggling. I was here. I was here at 7:35. I just was in your room.
Alayla's going to start UPSing her stuff in a box to the school. Just address it, Alayla, Horn Lake High School. She's going to start mailing her stuff ahead of time so she doesn't have as much to deal with. They said, ooh, the rack's squeaking.
It's too late now to turn around and back again. I made my bed and now I lay my head in it. And I'm sorry I'm not perfect, but I knew that I wouldn't be. I guess it's for the best, you know the worst in me. I'm no good at being good, but I never said I was. And I feel misunderstood, cause I'm trying hard to love. I'm sorry, my
Welcome to Eagle Vision for Monday, January 24, 2022. I'm Omar and today's top story highlights the ACT. We talk about the ACT, but how much do you really know about the test? Do you really understand why we talk about it or why is it so important?
The American College Test is a standardized test developed for college admissions in the United States and produced by ACT Incorporated. It was first used in 1959 as a competitor to the Scholastic Aptitude Test, now known as the SAT. The ACT has historically consisted of 4 sections: the mathematics, English, reading, and science reasoning. In February 2005, an optional writing test was added to the ACT to mirror the changes in the SAT. The ACT has seen a steady increase of candidates in recent years. In fact, it recently overtook the SAT for the first time in history. The SAT tends to trend more in northern states and is preferred over the ACT with the Ivy League schools like Yale, Harvard, Columbia, Cornell, and Princeton. All four-year colleges and universities in the United States accept the ACT, but institutions tend to vary the importance of your ACT scores compared to your class rank, GPA, and extracurricular activities. One thing is for sure. In order to enter a university or college, you will have to take the ACT. The higher the score is, the better the chance you get into the college of your choice. If your scores are really high, you could be looking at getting a lot of money. For those of you who aren't familiar with the test, here's how it works. The required portion of the ACT is divided into 4 separate tests: the reading, mathematics, English, and science reasoning. Test scores range from 1 to 36. The English, mathematics, and reading also have subscores ranging from 1 to 18. The composite scores is the average of all 4 tests. The optional writing test doesn't affect the final composite score. However, colleges are impressed when students give the writing portion a shot. The writing test is a 40-minute essay-style exam. On the ACT, each question correctly answered is worth 1 raw point. There's no penalty for marking incorrect answers on the multiple choice part of the test, like the SAT. Therefore, a student can answer all questions without suffering a decrease on their score for questions they answered incorrectly. To improve the result, students can retake the test multiple times, and 55% of students who retake the test will improve their scores.
So the ACT is a 4-part test. You've got your English, your reading, your math, and your science. So you're going to take English first. It's 45 minutes of English, 75 questions. The math section is going to be a full hour, 60 minutes, 60 questions. So you've got a minute per question on each of those. And then each of the reading and science are both going to be 35 minutes long with 40 questions. The ACT is important for a couple of different reasons. One of the main reasons, scholarship money. So students are always looking for scholarship dollars, and the ACT is going to equal that. Depending on the school that you're attending, across Mississippi, I would say a pretty surefire way to get some sort of scholarship money is a 20. A 20 on the ACT is a very important mark. Lots of schools start their scholarships at a 20 or somewhere around that range. I would say the highest in Mississippi right now is around a 23. So you'll see anywhere from $1,000 to ranging up from there based on your ACT score. But even taking it a step back from scholarship dollars, you have to have an ACT score to get admitted. So with our 4-year public institutions, each of those require at least a 16 on the ACT with a 2.5 GPA or an 18 on the ACT with a 2.0 GPA. The Get to College Center is a college prep company. We are a college planning company that assists in every part of the planning process, but the ACT is one of those big college planning components, and we know students are always looking to increase those scores. We have free workshops here at our center. We do them every Saturday and Tuesday before the national test date. So our next one's coming up will be in September. So we have September the 7th and September the 10th. We also have plenty of ACT resources on our website. That's where you can sign up for the workshops, as well as check out our YouTube channel. So we have all of our tips on our YouTube channel, and we even have a short podcast, a short 30-minute podcast that we made that gives you tips and strategies for the ACT. Some other places to find ACT resources. ACT Academy is a great place that's actually through the official company ACT. So you can go to academy.act.org, so academy.act.org for free resources. So you have a chance to take some practice tests on that website, and it's all free, which is great. But even just taking practice tests, so you can go to your counselor's office and they have free practice tests. So you can take the test. It's just like the real thing. All of the answers are in the back of the book, so you can see the questions that you're missing most frequently, and that also helps eliminate some of those careless mistakes and careless errors. That's one of the biggest things we see with students is you don't have a lot of time on the ACT, so you're going really quickly, and even some questions that you know for sure you can get right, you miss them because you're going so quickly that you make some careless mistakes and careless errors. So taking practice tests ahead of time gives you a chance to eliminate some of those small careless errors. For the English section, I would say study your basics. So subject verb agreement and punctuation and grammar. Those are the 3 biggest things. So your basic grammar tips, and then hit punctuation hard, because there's a lot of times where you're going to see punctuation on the English section. For math, you're going to have a lot of algebra and geometry. So study triangles. Triangles, huge deal there. As much as you can learn about triangles, the better you're going to be. So triangles and circles are a huge deal. And study your formulas. That's huge. You don't get a formula sheet, so you're going to want to study all the formulas that you possibly can. Get those in your head before test day. Have those memorized. Reading and science. So with the reading section, just find a strategy that works for you. Either if you're a strong reader, read the whole passage and then start working on the questions. Or if you feel like you need to read the questions first, have an idea of what they're going to ask, then you can go back and start skimming the passage and trying to find the answers to those questions.
This week's featured vocabulary words are diffuse, digress, diminish. Diffuse, spread out over a large area, not concentrated. Digress, leave the main subject temporarily in speech or writing. Diminish, make or become less.
It is now time for today's announcements. Pay attention, we are moving fast. Seniors need to swing by G1 and check your senior pictures. Make sure your picture and their name spelling is correct. Don't miss any episodes of EVTV. You can find today's episode as well as other content on our YouTube channel. Be sure to go to hornlakehigh.com and subscribe by clicking on the subscribe icon on the front page. That's it for today's episode. Here at Horn Lake, we are better students, always growing and expecting more. Stay tuned for your lunch menus and athletic schedules. We'll see you here tomorrow. Have a fantastic day.
It's too late now to turn around and back again. I made my bed and now I lay my head in it. And I'm sorry I'm not perfect, but I knew that I wouldn't be. I guess it's for the best, you know the worst in me. I'm no good at being good, but I never said I was. And I feel misunderstood, cause I'm trying hard to love. I'm sorry, my actions, they haunt me, and I'll never live it down. I'm no good at being good, but I never said I was. You call my bluff, I won't pick up, I let it ring. Record your voice so I can listen back again. And I'm sorry I'm not perfect, but I knew that I wouldn't be. I guess it's for the best, you know the worst in me. I'm no good at being good, but I never said I was. And I feel misunderstood, cause I'm trying hard to love. I'm sorry, my actions, they haunt me, and I'll never live it down. I'm no good at being good, but I never said I was. So do you wanna take me back? All of our broken plans, so we can start again. Won't turn down a second chance, I'm too selfish for that. I let you fall again, now that you know that